Do not be daunted by the enormity of the world's grief. Do justly, now love mercy, now walk humbly, now you are not obligated to complete the work, but neither are you free to abandon it. Teach thy tongue to say, I do not know, and thou shalt progress. Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. The day is short, the task is great, the laborers are lazy. The reward is great, and the master is urgent. The highest form of wisdom is kindness. Better to teach a small number of students who have a strong desire to learn than many who lack such desire. Truth does not become more true by virtue of the fact that the entire world agrees with it, nor less so, even if the whole world disagrees with it. The only knowledge which can influence human behavior is that which is transformed into habit. The wise man should never be disturbed by worldly affairs, but rather should take an active part in them in order to correct them as much as possible. The purpose of medicine is to restore someone to health, and whatever is undertaken for this purpose must be done with one's entire strength. The risk of a wrong decision is preferable to the terror of indecision. Street 2. Acquit 1,000 guilty persons, and to put a single innocent one to death. A person should strive to remain balanced in all aspects of life, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. The more knowledge one acquires, the more humble one should become. Remedy is worse than the disease. In parting from a friend, we must grieve not for the loss of their company, but for the loss of our own ability to give. The foundation of health lies in taking moderate exercise, temperance, and a moderate diet. Be patient and endure. One day this pain will be useful to you. Ignorance is preferable to error, and he is less remote from the truth who believes nothing than he who believes what is wrong. It is not the vessel that sanctifies the wine, but the wine that sanctifies the vessel. The second best healing is to prevent the sickness before it arises. Blessed be the person who endures temptation, for it produces in them the ear that will hear righteousness. The purpose of the Torah is to promote peace in the world. The strength of law lies not in punishment, but in its justice. In order to be happy, a person must find a suitable employment that will engage their time, stimulate their faculties, and satisfy their desires. Patience is a remedy for every affliction. Every man whose heart desires to approach God must guard against the actions of the wicked and not follow their ways. Speech has been given to humanity to enable them to make known their thoughts to others, thereby promoting the welfare of society. Every person has the power to choose, but no one has the freedom to escape the consequences of their choice. The happiness of a person in this world depends upon the contentment of their mind. The righteous person delivers their own soul by their righteousness. One should sell all they have and give to the poor rather than disregard their plight. Do not speak against others until you have taken place in their position. A person should not focus solely on their own welfare, but should also be concerned for the welfare of others. God does not want us to be humiliated, but rather to elevate ourselves by righteous actions.